Hey guys, welcome back. It's officially fall now, and that means that beauty companies are coming out with their end of the year sets and new products and all this stuff. I went ahead and got my first thing from the 2015 seasonal stuff that's been released, and that's from the Tarte HoliDaze palette. So it's HoliDaze, like dazed and confused or something, days. Anyways, I got the Bling It On Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. They usually come out with a blush palette. Seems like they do it every single year, at least the past 2 years. Past couple years I've been involved with Tarte and high-end makeup and stuff. This is the third one I've seen. Previous to this, we had the Pinup Girl. It was kind of thicker packaging. I like this year that it's real thin, great travel-friendly. This is great for me. I love this size packaging. The one before that was the Off the Cuff, and that one came with a little cuff bracelet. This year we didn't get like a free gift with purchase. The retail on this is $44, and I think it's the same. It's the same or similar pricing as was before, but you don't get the little extra. So 2 years ago it was the cuff. Last year it was the Pinup Girl, so you got 2 little bobby pins. This year it's just the palette. I'm fine with that. I probably wouldn't have wore the other ones that much if I wore them at all anyway. So I'm all for just getting what I really want. So I think it's great. I did see a couple reviews on this palette, and some people were complaining about like the sparkle or like the sequins coming off. I don't seem to have an issue with that. I think if you rub against the outer edges, you're probably going to get, see if I can get one off. You are going to get some coming off. I've got one little one coming off here. Let's see if I can pry it. But you are going to get, you know, some of them coming off if you rub on the edges. I don't think it's too big of a deal. I don't know, to each their own, but look how beautiful it is. Like, look at the shimmer from all the sparkles. I think it's gorgeous. Packaging on it too, I mean, I'm going to toss this out, but you can see the theme that they were going for with this collection. So, another comparison I want to show you is the For True Blues Prismatic Eye Color Enhancing Shadow Palette. This one came out, I think this was last year, and this was like a release. I saw it on Sephora. It was like clearanced out, and I just picked this up. But this material is very similar. I want to say the Off the Cuff palette was the same feel, and this one is, you know, sparkly as well. I actually prefer the feel of this better, but if you have something similar to this, it's not the same. It's not the same feel. It's close though. This is softer than this one is. This one you can feel the sequins, but just for comparison and also for size comparison, it's kind of like half the size of that, but it's a lot thinner, which is good in my book. And yeah, so looking at the palette, gorgeous, sparkly, it's got the Tarte logo. You open it up, you've got this really generous mirror. This is, I think, I don't know if it's rose gold or if it's more of like a copper gold, but regardless, beautiful, great size. You could actually apply your blush with this or eyeshadow and stuff. It doesn't hold itself up, so you would have to prop it. But in the meat of the palette, you have all of your, I was going to say eyeshadows, but you have all of your blushes, and they are all named on the palette, which is great. Great for those of us who do videos and stuff. We've got Fetching, Doll Face, Prim, Smashing, and Beaming. They're all matte or at least satin, and the last one, Beaming, has some shimmer to it. And I just love that I can actually throw this little protective thing away. I don't have to keep it for the names, so that's great. And I think this is great for like all year round. It's not just going to be for end of the year. They're not just dark. I do think they're coming off really true to color because we're in just natural light here. And I've got Fetching on as my blush today. So it's my first day using it. I think they perform just like the other Amazonian Clay blushes, at least this one did. Great pigmentation. So far, so good, and I'm really excited about it. And I just love all of it. If I could change one thing, it would be the sequins. You know, that they would maybe have a coating or something, but it's gorgeous. It's cute. As far as the actual product and the weight here, it says you get 4.5 grams and times that by 5 because there's 5 different colors. In a normal Amazonian Clay blush, you get, what is it, 5.6 grams, so you're getting more. But I mean, if you compare the price of just one of these and then the product being slightly more, you compare that to the value of getting 5 different blushes, plus you've got a mirror, plus you've got the palette. I mean, I guess this one has a mirror, but, you know, like a big usable mirror. I think it's way worth it. And then if you want to compare the little smaller ones that come in sets and stuff, this little guy is 1.5 grams, and you can kind of see a comparison of all 3 of those here. So that's your size difference. Each of these is 4.5, one of these is 1.5 5, and then this one is 5.6. I'm going to say this is a great value. Always during the end of the year, they have the best value sets. But anyways, I'm super excited about this. Let's get into swatches because I know I've been blabbing on for too long and you guys want to see the colors, so let's do it. So here's a look at the palette overall. On the far side here, that's our shimmer, the one that has shimmer, and then everybody else is like a satin matte. I'm going to read off the back here how they describe these colors. First one up top, we've got Fetching, which they describe as a rose, which is what I had on today. Then we have Doll Face, which is a cool pink. I believe this one is actually a permanent shade, so you can buy this one individually. You may already have it. That's the only one I believe, though, that's permanent. We've got Prim down here. This is called a Plum Nude. This one's the most brownie of them all. Next one is called Smashing. This is my personal favorite, I believe. Thus far, I haven't used it yet, but of the colors from swatching them, this is the one that I'm drawn to. It's a coral pink. It's just warm and pretty, and that's my kind of color. And then the last one down here, you can barely see with my skin tone, almost blends in. This is called Apricot Pink. I mean, it's called Beaming, and they describe it as Apricot Pink. This is going to be a really great one for those of you with fair toned skin. Like, really fair skin is going to really appreciate that. And then let's give you can see them kind of next to the specific colors. So Fetching, Doll Face, whatever that says. What was that one? Prim. It's hard to read them backwards in my viewfinder. We have that one, and then Beaming. Now, I wasn't really planning on this being like a review, but I do want to give you my first thoughts because I did use, like I said, I used Fetching today on my cheeks. I'm going to add just a little bit more just so you can see what it looks like. Maybe just build it up slightly. I really do think that these fit in very well with their normal line of blushes. I think the quality is right on, and yeah, the pigmentation's great. This one, you know, if you're real fair, like, you're going to want to have a real light hand with this. Even that, you know, going over it, I've got a little bit much. But anyways, I think that quality is great. They feel great. They're soft. They swatch really easy. When I was doing the swatches, I just did like one finger across. Some of them I swiped, like this one I did swipe a couple times, the Beaming, that last one. I can see that this would be great for fair to medium skin tones. If you have dark skin, I honestly, I don't have dark skin, so I don't know how well these will come across. It seems like, in my opinion, they would be kind of ashy, except for the first one, Fetching. It seems like that one would work well. But Beaming is not going to work because it's so light. I think you could throw that on kind of like as a highlight, and for a lot of girls I think it's going to be more of a highlight rather than a blush. But I don't know, I would love to hear from anybody that's got like a deeper skin tone, just past like medium. I would love to hear their review on this. I'll probably be checking out other people's reviews just to see what the thoughts are on that. But for those fair skin girls all the way up to medium, I think this is going to be great. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to have it. I do think I'm going to be passing on the eyeshadow set this year just because, like, you know, our budget's really tight. We're moving and all this stuff. But it's a really cute one. Like, there's some really great eyeshadows, and I love how it's set up and all that stuff. So there's some great stuff coming out from Tarte. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first look and little mini first impression review on the blush. If you like this video and you like videos like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see more. And if you have any requests, let me know those in the comments or thoughts or whatever your favorite color was. I would love to hear that down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.